last year overall, the single res homes went up by 9% and condos went up by 17%. So again, this year we're seeing a 14% increase for single res and 22% for condos. They are higher than probably the long range average, and this is mostly driven by that we've seen across the country higher population growth, which leads to higher demand, and supply can only do so much. We are seeing, although we are seeing record constructions, we haven't been able to fully keep up with the demand, and that's why we are seeing those price points increase. So when we prepared our estimates in November, they were estimates because we didn't have a finalized assessment roll. The finalized assessment roll, of course, gets mailed out today, and at that point in time, we saw the median assessment about 700,000. Now it's 697,000. So, and within that, there are other changes to the assessment roll from what we contemplated in that we shared in the fall. So some of that is one of the major factors is the hail adjustment. So we went through and did that hail adjustment, and that resulted in roughly $1 billion in off the residential value. As well, we saw multi-residential properties increase less than we anticipated in the fall. So with that, our typical single residential property, the projected tax impact in the fall was 3.9%, or about a little over $8 a month. So now we are seeing that number being 5.5, about 5.49%. And about $11 a month. So we saw the values overall residential values go down, partly because of that hail that we then accounted for. So that's a decrease there. The multi-residential increases were around 15%. Now we're with refinement of our values, we're seeing that more around 10%. So with that, we're still collecting overall the same amount of revenues in terms of our property tax budget. And the overall increase is still 3.6%, but because of the redistribution within the property assessment roll based upon market values, we're seeing single residential and condo property owners taking a little bit more than what we projected in the fall.